My lifespan plan for my career seminar class. Here we go. In the next 2 years, for my education, plan to be going from Parkland Community College to a 4-year university, which I am not sure which university quite yet. And I also have no idea what I want to major in. I've thought about journalism, I've thought about criminal justice / law, and I've even thought about being a therapist, but I have no idea what I want to do with my life. But for this video, we're going to do this as if I'm going into law. For my career, I'll probably have some crappy part-time job like as a waitress just to get any type of money that I can possibly get to save up for college. My family, I'm the youngest of 4, so I'll be the last baby to move out of my parents' house when I go to college. Financially, I'm basically gonna be broke, but my goal is to save up enough to pay for at least 1 semester of college. Community-wise, I'll be moving out of my parents' house and into a tiny little dorm with my roommate. For retirement, my crappy little job as a waitress, the paycheck will actually pay for Social Security towards retirement. In the next 5 years, I will be the age of 23 years old. For my education, I'll be going from my 4-year university to law school. For my career, I will hopefully be interning with a lawyer. My family, I hope to be engaged to the love of my life by this time. Financially, I will be dreaming of buying my first home since I'll be engaged. Community-wise, I'll be moving probably from one dorm from my 4-year university to another dorm wherever my law school is. For retirement, again, the paycheck will pay for Social Security at my crappy little part-time job. And in 10 years from now, which is scary to think about, I will be 28. For my education, I will be super happy with my little cap because I will be graduating from law school and have a degree in law. Career-wise, I will be working at a local law firm, wherever that may be, and looking professional. For my family, I will hopefully be married by this time and I plan to have at least 2 cute little kids. Financially, I will be super depressed because the bills will start flying in and I'll have to start paying off my student loans and I'll be broke. Community, me and my husband will be living wherever our first home is since I started saving up for that. And we'll buy our first home and have a sold sign in the front yard. Retirement wise, I will start saving up for my own retirement for my IRA for when I'm old and wrinkly. In 20 years from now, I will be 38. For my education, since I'll be married and have a family, I'll have to focus on learning how to cook along with my husband's help and just learning how to have a family in general. Career-wise, I will own my own law firm, but since I'll be married, it won't be Segerstrom because my last name will be different, but it'll be my own law firm. With my family, I want to have a dog, even though that looks like a cat. I actually hate cats, but that's supposed to be a dog, but I'm an awful artist. And I also want to have a few horses, and that doesn't look like a horse either, but I want to have dogs and horses, but most importantly, my dream pet is a pet pig. I think they're adorable, and I want a pet pig, and he would make a great little arrangement to our family since my kids will be old enough to handle it by now. Financially, I will be dreaming about saving up for a bigger house so our pet pig can roam around inside the house and we can have horses and dogs and our kids will be older. Community wise, that big dream house, I hope to have it with a pond in the backyard or near a creek, somewhere near water. I've always wanted to live near the water, but not the ocean because I'm afraid of sharks and hurricanes. Retirement wise, I'll have even more money saved up for my IRA. In 35 years from now, I will be 43 years old. For education, I will be learning how to become a judge because after you are a lawyer, you become a judge and you get to have a gavel and yell at people. Career wise, like I just said, I'll be a judge with my gavel yelling order in the court. My family, I am actually the youngest of 4, so I should be the last one to have my kids. And by this time, my kids will be teenagers, which means all of the kids will be teenagers. So my parents will have grandkids that are all in their teenage years, which is scary to think about. Financially, I will be partying and throwing streamers, balloons, and noisemakers because at this time I plan to have all my student loans paid off. It'll take a while with law school. Community, since my kids will be teenagers, they'll be in high school and hopefully playing sports, and so I will be the soccer mom that helps bring snacks to all the sports and helps fundraise for after prom and all that fun high school events. Retirement wise, I'll have even a larger stack of money saved up for my IRA because that'll be coming up soon towards retirement. And speaking of retirement, in 52 years, I'll be the scary old age of 70. Education wise, since I'll be so old, I'll be like my grandparents now, and I'll be constantly asking my grandkids, how does this technology work? Because I'll have no idea, because by then we might have holograms or crazy stuff that I won't know how to work, so I'll be teaching myself how to use those. Career wise, like I said, I'll be retired, so my job will be lounging in my recliner watching my soap operas, just like my grandma does now, and I make fun of her for it every day, but it'll be me one day. Family wise, both my kids, or if I have more than 2, should all have grandkids by then, so I'll be able to hold cute little babies and babysit them and take care of them and be glad that I don't have to do that anymore and I can just hand them back. Financially, I will be helping my kids with any financial problems they have because that's what my grandparents do with my parents now, and I plan to do the same with my kids and hope my parents do the same for me. Community wise, I hope to be traveling around the world with my also retired husband so we can visit all of the places we want to go on our bucket list. Like, I, for example, want to go to Australia. I hope to do that as like a honeymoon though, but whatever it happens, happens. Retirement wise, we will be retired already, and we will be so happy that we've saved up enough money that we can get through retirement without our jobs. And we'll be a cute little happy old couple. And that is the end of my lifespan plan project for my career seminar class by me, Danielle Segerstrom.